I brought us a book to read. This one is called The Very Greedy Bee, and it has pretty colors. Look, there's yellow and green and blue. It's so pretty. And he's sitting in a flower. In a busy, buzzy beehive lived a very greedy bee. All the other bees worked hard making honey and cleaning the hive, but the greedy bee spent all day guzzling nectar. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Look at him. He's very greedy. The greedy bee wouldn't share his nectar with anyone. He wouldn't even let a tired ladybug sit on his flower. Find your own flower, he shouted. This one is mine. He said, whoa, all right, I'm going to get out of here. And when one day the greedy bee found a meadow full of the biggest, juiciest flowers he had ever seen, he decided not to tell anyone. Yummy, he buzzed. Lots and lots of flowers, and they're all for me. Wow. The greedy bee zipped and buzzed from flower to flower, slurping and burping and growing fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter. At last his tummy was full and he settled down on a big pink flower in the warm yellow sunshine and fell fast asleep. When the greedy bee woke up, it was dark. He tried to fly, but his tummy was so roly and poly that he went down instead of up and crashed, biff, bang, thump to the ground. Oh my goodness, he was too heavy to fly. He was so greedy, ate everything, and now he's too heavy to fly. I'm scared, cried the greedy bee, and I don't know how to get home. And then he saw two glowing eyes in the long grass. Eek, he cried, a monster is coming to eat me. He thinks that's a monster. But it wasn't a monster. It was two friendly fireflies, their bottoms glowing in the dark. What's wrong, they asked. I'm too full to fly, wailed the greedy bee, and I can't walk home in the dark. Follow us, said the fireflies, and they all set off on a long journey home. See the fireflies? They have lights on them. You'll see those outside sometimes. You'll have to ask Daddy and Mommy to see them, because you'll see them out there. Through the forest of flowers and squishy mud, over the hills and under the stars, trudged the greedy bee. He had never walked so far, and he was very tired. Almost there, cried the fireflies. Then he heard the whoosh of running water. There he is. I'm almost home, cried the greedy bee excitedly. It's the stream, and it was, but his hive was on the other side of it. Oh no, said the greedy bee, sadly flopping down on the grass. How will I ever get across? We'll help you, said a tiny ant with a big leaf. Look at the ants. They're going to help him. That's very nice of them. The ant and his friends flipped the big leaf into the water. Jump on, they cried. Helped by the fireflies, the greedy bee and the ants made their way, splashing and splashing to the other side of the stream. Look, isn't that so nice of them to be so helpful? Hooray! I'm home, cheered the greedy bee. Where have you been? Asked the other bees. I overslurped, said the greedy bee. I would never have made it home if my new friends hadn't been so kind. So I'm going to share my best honey with them. Would you like some too? Yes, said the other bees. Let's have a party. They're happy he's not being greedy. Everyone enjoyed a midnight feast of sweet, yummy honey, all except for one very sleepy, very happy, but not so greedy bee. See, he learned not to be so greedy, and now he has all these friends. Look at that, he's sharing with everyone. It's so nice. And there he is, sleeping. What a nice book. And he learned a good lesson, didn't he? If he wasn't so greedy and shared everything with his friends, He has lots of friends now, and everybody helped each other. What a nice book. I hope you liked that one. And guess what? I love you, and I hope you have a good night.